One of the biggest ones is to be part of a large group. Can they raise their hand instead of interrupting? Can they work independently? Can they go to the bathroom by themselves and come back by themselves? Those three things. So even though they're still they may be away from the group for a moment, they could come back and be part of the large group.
Sure. It would be nice if your child could come in being able to write their name. The first letter should be a capital and all the rest lowercase. That would help us a lot, in honesty.
Oh, cutting, yes.
That would be wonderful.
When you have a whole classroom full of kids and if you never touched a pair of scissors, it's kind of a scary thing.
And same with glue sticks and glue. For some reason, they think the more glue, the better it'll stick. So figure 25 children with a lot of glue gets a little crazy sometimes. So crafts at home is a great thing to practice so that they're ready to come in and do them in school too.
Zipping and tying. We spend a lot of our time zipping and tying.
The self-help skills where they can put on their coats, they can put on their sweaters, and more than just put them on, if their little sleeve gets inside out, can they learn to pull those sleeves out? Can they button? Can they zip? Can they tie shoes are big ones too. I think exposure to scissors and exposures to pencils, exposures to crayons are always really good things. So exposure to those things, let them cut coupons out, let them cut out circles. Anything that would enable them to know where to place their fingers and thumbs and to get those little fine motor skills going would be fabulous.
I think one of the most special things about Kindergarten Madison are the families we work with. We really depend on families to do homework with the kids to extend our 2.5-hour day. We get through the same curriculum as a district does that has all-day kindergarten, but we do it in 2.5 hours sessions. And we rely on the parents for help at home. We rely on the parents to practice the skills. We do communications with parents through newsletters, and for the parents to read the newsletters and to maybe follow up with activities at home. That really helps us in the kindergarten. Parent volunteers are so important at the kindergarten level, and we always have an abundance of those in the kindergarten.
We do a lot with very little. We have half-day kindergarten, but we still have the same curriculum that a whole-day kindergarten has to teach, just in a lot less time. And we don't have as many resources, but we make do, and we really do a nice job, I think.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Kindergarten has changed so much even in the past 10 years. When we were in kindergarten, the students were tying shoes, maybe coloring, learning to play with others, and although those things are still important, we teach the children how to read sentences, we teach them how to read books, we teach them math equations. The things that perhaps maybe you did in first grade or second grade are now being done in kindergarten, and the kids can handle it. It's just a lot of practice, a lot of repetition, but kids learn different things than what parents did when they were in kindergarten these days. On the first day of kindergarten, it's important that your child comes to school well rested. Get them to bed early. Perhaps maybe August 1st you start a bedtime routine. Get them the bath around 7:30, 8 o'clock if they're a morning kindergartner, and maybe get the story in, and hopefully they'll be in bed by 8:30 because that wake up time in the bus in your neighborhood maybe as early as 7 o'clock, maybe even 6:45. The 100th day of kindergarten is our one of the latest ones we've done this school year. We've had a Thanksgiving feast, and we've had a gingerbread house building day. And again, we rely on the parents for so much support with that, and they always come through. The kids' projects are wonderful. We always have all of our food donated for our Thanksgiving feast by the parents, and the gingerbread house day, we have one special guest come for each kiddo, and all the supplies needed to make these wonderful creations are donated by parents. Those and those.
You who are on the road must have a code that you can live by, and so become yourself, because the past is just a goodbye. Teach your children well, their father's hell did slowly go by, and feed them on your dreams, the one they picked, the one you know by. Don't you ever ask them why, if they told you you would cry, so just look at them and sigh, and know they love you. And you of tender years can't know the fears that your elders grew by, and so please help them with your youth. They see the truth before they can die. Teach your parents well, their children's hell will slowly go by, and feed them on your dreams, the one they picked, the one you know by. Don't you ever ask them why, if they told you you would cry, so just look at them and sigh, and know they love you. You who are on the road must have a code that you can live by, and so become yourself, because the past is just a goodbye. Teach your children well, their father's hell did slowly go by, and feed them on your dreams, the one they picked, the one you know by. Don't you ever ask them why, if they told you you would cry, so just look at them and sigh, and know they love you. And you of tender years can't know the fears that your elders grew by, and so please help them with your youth. They see the truth before they can die. Teach your parents well, their children's hell